I'm going to talk about the brand new SRAM Force XPLR AXS drivetrain brake setup on this bike, and all the cool technology that was launched with the red line is now moved into the Force and Rival. And so what that means is an effortless ride experience for more people. This setup, the SRAM Force XPLR AXS, it is simpler, it is stronger, it is lighter. So I'm going to show you how. So stronger, here we go. One of my favorite things about this is the direct mount universal derailleur hanger. So the rear derailleur is going right into the rear axle. It makes it a lot stronger experience. When you crash on that, it's no longer a weak point. And it also means more compatibility if you're changing bikes, you're changing builds. So that makes this whole setup really strong. It's also, the rear derailleur has many replaceable exchangeable parts. So if you do crash, it is a lot easier to repair and work on yourself. The setup for this is super simple, basically 3 steps. I am not a mechanic, and even I was able to put this on. So basically you set it up with the app, you screw it on, and you tighten it down, and it's ready to go. There's no special tools, there's no screws that you need to adjust. You just put it on, pair it to the app, and you go. I really love that part of it, the simplicity, because we're not mechanics, but we want to be able to work on our bike and take care of our equipment. So this whole setup, the SRAM Force XPLR AXS, is 80 grams lighter than its predecessor, and at 2,686 grams, this is the lightest electronic drivetrain system on the market. So this setup is also something I love about this setup is I'm an explorer. I like to go a lot of different places on my gravel bike. And so you've got now a 13-speed 1046 cassette, and you've got a lot of choices for your front chainring so that you can design, based on where you live, you can design the right setup for you. I love the 1x setup. That's my jam. That's the Force XPLR for me. As far as the smoothness of the ride, so the way that they've designed this setup, it's specific to 1x. So what you're getting is tighter jumps in between gears, and you've got a clutch that's designed to be really fast and efficient in your shifting. So no matter how much power you're putting down, you're going to get super confident, super controlled shifting every time. All right, we also have another one of my favorite things is brand new is the Spindle Power Meter. So the power meter's right here in the spindle. It makes for battery change really easy. It's just easy access, and it also makes it a lot easier to change that front chainring. So if you want to change your setup, you're traveling somewhere different, this really simplifies that process. All right, let's move up to the front of the bike with the brakes and the controls. So it's AXS, so it's electronic shifting. You've got your easy batteries right here. Super easy to put in and change. They last a really long time. You can also check your battery life by just pushing the button, looking for the green lights. Pairing is really easy with the shifters by simply just holding down the little SRAM buttons at the same time. It pairs them really easy. I am not a mechanic, and I'm able to do this setup really well. We've also got another battery that a lot of people aren't aware of. The shifters have a battery as well. It lasts a really long time, but it is right under this hood. Something to be aware of. You just peel that back and you access the battery port right here. So something to keep in your kit. Spare batteries for both the hood setup and for the rear derailleur setup. All right, let's talk about the design of the hoods and the brakes. So a lot of thought went into this, and you can tell as soon as you put your hands on these, it's like, oh, my hand just fits right in there. It's such a solid, amazing design. A lot of hoods, often you feel like you're bouncing around, you have no control up here, but these are totally different. It's like another little handlebar. My hands fit really well right in there. Easy adjustment that you can do yourself to move the lever. And you've also got these little really cool shifter, what they call bonus buttons. So you don't necessarily always have to shift here and here. You can also shift with your thumbs here and here. So depending on what position you're riding in, you've got 2 shift positions, which is really cool. So another thing about the design of this, might look the same, but it really doesn't feel the same. So what they've done with the braking power is from the hoods, you now need 80, because of the design, 80% less effort to brake from the hood. So it just makes it a lot easier to be in this position. Often people are up here on the hoods and you don't feel any leverage on the brakes, but this is improved, way easier to brake from up here. Also from braking down here, 33% less effort required to brake from the drop. So all that means is comfort, control, less hand fatigue. It just means you're having more fun while you're riding. So there you have it. That is the complete SRAM Force XPLR AXS. And what this means for you is a more effortless, amazing ride experience.